everybody's Bill Keys, and today we will be talking about several different topics, so I'm going to run right through them. It's kind of what we call a Bill Keys' leftovers. I love leftovers. I'm a fat guy. I love the food. So first things first is I have something that, I've talked about this a few times. I'm going to be honest, it's probably the fourth time I talk about this, but what is your guys' opinion on videos that are educational in the way of playing this game? We're going to talk about Modern Warfare 3. Do you guys want me to run down how I play? I'm being honest. If I have more than one or two people say, yes, Bill, I want you to explain exactly how you play, please, I will. I'm more than happy to, because me personally, I'm a type of guy where I never explain how I play. I don't break things down or nothing like that, because I don't want to. I don't feel I should have to tell you guys how to play. But if you need help or want to know what I do when I'm playing, what is my mindset, I am more than happy to do that kind of video. I do have the capabilities of recording literally when I'm watching the gameplay. And I can go through that. I'm going to try to do the Bill Keys challenge like that, the next one, which is coming in the future, so be ready for that. Or you just want me to not do that? So down at the bottom, leave me a comment and say, yes, Bill, I'd like you to do a video showing me what you're thinking or what like that. What are you thinking? What are you doing when you're, what are you, how do you strategically play the game of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3? If you want to, leave me a comment down at the bottom. I would appreciate it. Okay. Next thing is Google Plus. I know I did a commentary all about Google Plus, and this is a lot of question and answers, I guess, guys. But today, my opinion on Google Plus is that once it becomes popular, it's going to be one of those things that you're the in guy. It's the in thing now. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Google Plus is big. Oh, now everybody uses it, and it's the new beautiful thing. So I wonder when the tides is going to change. So what do you think? I'm thinking by the end of this year, Google Plus will be a little bit more mainstream. I give it about 3 years, and it will become completely, I wouldn't say where it's taking over Twitter and Facebook, but it's going to be in there. Like, for example, I'm looking at a Cheerio box right now, and on the back it says Facebook and Twitter. Eventually, there's going to be a Google Plus stamp on there where it's one of those things where I don't think it's going to take the place of Facebook, but I do think it's going to be as popular as Facebook in the next 3 years. What do you guys think? Down at the bottom. Whoa! Okay, so two other things here. I have a few. What I got here? I got a few other things, but I'm not going to worry. I'm going to do that another day. For example, having goals in life on YouTube. What do you guys? Do you have goals? Do you not? Like my goals, for example, let's just go through a couple of them. I made it to 30, but that's not really that big of a goal. I'm going to PAX East. That's one of my, I know that sounds like a big goal, but I always wanted to go to a gaming convention. But let's say goals on YouTube. I like to get out there and be a bigger part of the community. And sometimes when I mean bigger part in the community is get out there and talk to as many people as possible. Sometimes people take it the wrong way when I text you on Twitter or try to get your Skype. It's important to me. My thing is that I just want to talk to as many gamers as possible. Now, some people look at it taking, everybody, because we're over the internet, not in real life, everybody has, an ego in some sense. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and it's really crazy. I was talking to, who was I talking to? I think we were talking to Insane Act. No, yeah, Insane Act, those guys. We were talking about, not necessarily egos, but we're talking about, like, for example, sometimes good suffer for the bad. In the sense that I had a bad tendency. What happened is I would have someone who would come on Skype and talk to me, and all they were trying to do is get something from me, and then it would make me not want to talk to anyone else. And I was like, I got past that. It took me a little while. It took me about a month, and that was a long time ago, but I'm saying I got past that. If you're willing to get on Skype and, like I say, have the balls to talk to me and just talk about video games, I am more than happy to take the time to talk to you. And that's one of those things that, like you said, have goals. Like I would love to talk, have goals to talk to someone or gain more viewers. Like my goal, maybe to get a few more viewers. My goal this month was to post more videos. And that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. Anytime I'm feeling it, I get videos out there. And if you have any questions or want to be a part of this great roller coaster ride of Bill Keys Super Nation, come on down, be a part, let me know, get on Skype. I'm more than happy to tell you what my name is. And that's what it's all about. That's really what it's all about, playing video games. It is mind-boggling, even to this day, that every time I turn on a video game or every time I talk, it affects the world. I know it sounds kind of weird to say that, but it does. And a lot of the guys that are on YouTube don't really realize that. Some guys who, for example, I consider me small. but some people consider me a big. And I consider certain people big that they think they're small, you know. So people who have 15,000 subscribers, they look at the 100,000 guys and say, "Oh, I'm small compared to them," and then vice versa. So I'm happy where I am. The other day we were talking about it. We were on Skype and we were just talking in general. I love just getting together talking. So I thank all you guys. And we were just talking about it. I'm happy where I am. I'm just happy. It's ecstatic to this day. All the VidThru guys out there, if you don't know what VidThru is, guys, go check them out. Tell them Bill Key sent you. Go to the VidThru page right now. Exit out this. Click over. Go to my box. Click the VidThru. Go to their page and say, Bill Key sent me. You guys are awesome. I like what you're doing. Go do that for me. If you are a bigger part of what I want to do, if you want to support me in every which way, that's the way you can do it. Let them know Bill Key sent you, and that what helps me, and I appreciate that. So having goals, set some goals. What do you think about that, guys? Do you have goals? Do you not have goals? And even in real life, for example, get a better job, secure more money for my family, upgrade. Let's see, I'm trying to think some of the other goals. Retirement. I have retirement goals. I put money aside to retire. So boom, shakalaka. Now, this is probably the last one of the whole thing, but it's a very important one, and I want you to listen up. This has a lot to do with video games. Use games, period. I went pre-order Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which I'm getting. I will be playing. I will be posting. I don't worry about it. Sorry, Call of Duty guys, but it will be going up on my page. I'm going to be putting some teaser trailers here soon, but be ready. So, use games. I went to the EB Games lady, and she's the manager. But I said, "What do you guys think about used games? You know, companies are going to tell you guys what you can't sell them." And she was like, "Well, people sell used cars," and I'm like, "True, but I don't know how to look at that." First of all, let me start from the beginning. I don't purchase a lot of the used games, nor do I trade in games. Now, I do know, I would say about 70% to 80% of the gaming community, that's what you guys do. You buy a game for $60, you trade it in for $30, and you take that $30 and put it towards the next game. I do not do that. I much rather buy a game for $60, save up another $30, and buy another game for $60. That's how I look at it. Now, and I can afford more games now just because financially I'm a little bit more stable than I was 2 years ago. We've been, it's been a long roller coaster ride, but listen, that's another story. So used games. First of all, are you a used game buyer? Are you not a used game buyer? The only time I personally go buy used games is when I can't find the game or I really want to get a game. I'm like, oh, I got to go get this game. A while back, I bought Ghostbusters. It got it used. It's just something. If somebody says, "Hey, Bill, I want to go get this game," and you guys want to buy it together, I will go get it to play with you. I'm gonna be honest. But what do you guys think about the used game situation? Do you think that these big game companies can sit there and dictate stores like EB Games to do that? Yes or no? That's really, really what it comes to. Me personally, I say no. They should not be allowed to do that. They should be able to sell used games, trade in used games, do whatever the hell they want with used games. That is their choice. I don't care. First of all, games have been around since I've been 30 years old. They've been around for 30 years, and this has been going on for 30 years. Why would it change now? Okay, just to let everyone know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 sold 1 billion copies, okay, at $60 a piece. Now, what I can tell you is, let's say it only took them $10 to make it. Okay, 1 billion times even $30 is $30 billion. How much y'all think of that as profit? A lot of it. I don't care. Activision's not that big. Just to let everyone know. So, used games, I am a thumbs down. They should not be allowed to decide who sells or buys or trades in used games. I am personally on the other side. Me personally, I don't buy or trade used games. So it's kind of cool. I'm one of those other guys, but I'm also agreeing that they shouldn't be allowed to do that. So tell me what you guys think. I really, really want to know. I will actually title this video Used Games, and you're going to be like, well, when you're at the beginning, you're going to be like, what's going on? He's not talking about used games, but I am going to title Used Games. So, like I always say, my name is Bill Keys, and all you great and wonderful guys out there, have a great and wonderful day. VidThru.com!